What is going on, Bueller Gang? Glad to be here again after the full day stream. Be sure to check out tomorrow's stream as well, and then the Friday full stream. We just have a normal day tomorrow on Thursday. But today, I can proudly come to you all and say I am very restored in the trading sense of feeling disciplined, feeling on top of things, and my outcome is finally reflecting. We're finally seeing some good gains from the account after finally listening to some of the lessons we learned through some of our losses from taking stupid trades, oversizing, entering at stupid times, and really just trying to focus on the certain types of entries that we should be focused on, like the lead test. And I'm still working on making that video. But honestly, these videos are already kind of a good rubric for it. I might just go back through and cut up a couple of clips of it or just make a very small video of the types of entries you should take or something. But overall, these scalp videos have been a very good example of what trades to go for and how they can lead to better trades, because this is just the beginning. You know, these quick trades could definitely turn into a lot more as we start to scale the account up more, grab more contracts, sell them out at certain targets, and try to take them farther. And we'll work on that, of course. But overall, just very happy with the initial idea. Of course, the initial idea was to just go in heavy and get out quick. That's been the idea throughout the entire trade log so far. That's what we've stuck to. I mean, the only trade we've really been in that long was that one we took that was from a high of day, and that was with a super cheap contract. I mean, that didn't even affect the account at all. So that was the only real long trade we've taken. Every other trade has been less than 10 minutes, sometimes most of them less than 6 minutes, as you can see just from this. But today we bought two puts at $39.95 same days at 440. So for a total of 880, we sold at 650 for a total of 1300. So we made a really, really good amount today. So yesterday I was hyped because that was our second biggest day on the account. Today we completely flipped it. That's now our third biggest day, and we made our biggest day today. So that's awesome. Very happy to see that. And I'm honestly happy to see that since our biggest loss, we've had some nice winners and stuff, but we've also kept our losses very small. We haven't had a completely killer day today that just wrecked us since that $300 loss. That was really our wake-up call, and since then it's been on the uppity up. So I can't wait to see over the next couple trades what we get. I'm also really just happy, not because of the gains, I'm really just happy with the trades that we took, but also with the win rate. We're now 80% win rate. Out of our first 20 trades, we are now through 80% winning. That means 16 out of the 20 we won, which is really good. And then out of our 3, 6, 9, 12 days, we've been green on 9 of them. So that's a really, really good show of strength there as well. Very happy with that. We could definitely get our average trade percentage up, but this was literally at like 6% or 7% before today's trade. So that just goes to show you that some of my losses are keeping me down, and that anytime I start to get a bigger trade, it's going to increase this percentage a lot because I have so many that are just compact with each other right at 10%. We have a 12, a 9, a 9, a 9, a 2, a 9, and 8. We have a lot of percentages sitting very, very low. And as long as we keep our losses small and try to keep our winners at that size or just a little bit more, sometimes catch a bigger winner like today, then so be it, and it'll help increase our percentage there. But overall, the trade taken today was after the initial Fed meeting came out. It was as Powell was starting to kind of come to a close. It was like literally right after he finished. But the big thing that I took away was on the 1 minute. So we were kind of looking at the 1, the 10, the 5, and we're looking at this last move that happened where price kind of fell all the way from that high all the way to this low, came back up, hit this kind of golden pocket halfway point, and this is where we started to look for our initial trade. If you go to monitor, you can see I bought it 14.30, sold it 14.31.24. We're going to go circle that exactly to the T. 14.30. It was kind of as this candle was ending. It was actually, oh, my bad. It was as this candle was starting and as this candle was kind of getting in the middle of it. I didn't sell at the perfect low. My main goal was to try to get to like between this low here and this low here, kind of in the middle of that. Which I got. I actually ended up selling like right as it hit it or as it was approaching it. It did sell a little bit more, reject, and then sell off a lot more, which that would have definitely paid it a lot more. But I was really just happy with playing the quick scalp lead test like we've been taking, where you get in on the quick entry under the control point, and then you get in or get out at any recent low like you can or any main target you have on your screen. The big thing that helped me out with this trade is that all I did was the lead test. I did nothing outside of the lead test. All I did was wait for a big move to the downside. I then grabbed the fib of the high to the low of that move. I then waited for price to come back to the halfway point or golden pocket, and then I waited for either a high to come back down and make an aggressive move through the 9 EMA, or I was going to wait for a lower high, which in this case, like a couple other examples in past scalps, we waited for this more passive opportunity and got in on the lower high, liking the risk If it passed 400 or past 399 and broke this area here, we're out of the trade. If it breaks lower and gets to this low, we're taking at least part profits, but in our case, we're scalping, so we're just out instantly. If this would have slightly popped above 399, I would have been out way before it got here. So I wouldn't have screwed myself on that. But overall, I'm just happy to see good planned out trades come to work out. I also took this live on stream. I don't know if I'll clip in when I was actually taking the trade into this video or not, but it was in stream just like a couple of these past trades have been taken. Today it was because we were doing a full day stream. Normally, if I would have cut the stream off, you wouldn't have seen me do it live. But today we did talk about that, and the big thing we talked about in stream when I was going over that trade, I'll leave everything up that I just had on there. If you look here on the 10-minute, we were kind of rejecting the halfway point here very well. And we were kind of pushing into the 9 EMA. On the 5-minute, the exact same thing. Crunching under that control point. There's not even a good close over at all. There's 3 really nice wicks. And you can see we're rejecting perfectly at the halfway point. And then the 1 minute, like I showed you in my trade. And remember, you're not going to catch this sell-off. You're just not going to catch that. You're just not. So get that out of your head. You're not going to get that. But what we can start to work on, and this is what Leland has shown in his videos if you guys have taken the time to view them, is we can start to take a majority of our position here, like sell it, most of it here, try to cover most of our position. We can keep our loose stop up here, and then try to make the rest of that position work down towards whether it's a established low from the recent times of previous day or today, like this example is today, a bigger time frame level, the 100% fib. It doesn't matter. That needs to always be our second area of taking profit. And then anything past that is just a complete runner that's fully paid off. So we can start to work towards getting towards this over time. But I'm just going to take it slow, try to build up the account. So as we take these more expensive trades, we're not sitting here having to worry about, oh, wait, I put 1,000 in this, I just lost 50%. No, I'm not going to have to worry about that. I want to build the account up to where we can take these bigger size trades with comfortability. I don't want to have to sit here and worry about anything extra. We're already having to look at so much. Let's try to keep it at a minimal, right? So hopefully you guys have been enjoying this trade log. Sorry if I stuttered or didn't cover something. Please comment below if this was okay. Let me know if you guys need any other answers or if you have any other questions. But yeah, I'm very happy with today's trade log. Very happy with the trade log so far up to this point. Can't wait to see where the rest of our trades go. Oh, our profit loss per trade. You can see we actually broke our biggest trade too. So this isn't our biggest percentage trade. On the 420 that we made today, it was 47.5%. That reverse by the dip trade that we took, the like aggressive lead test trade we took, was 59.5%. Now, yes, it was with less money, so we made less money, but it was still the biggest percentage trade of the day. And you could see since that trade, I think it's that one, we've had a huge gain. No, it's not that one. I'm sorry. I think it's this one. It's this one. So you can see compared to this trade, it's not anything, but percentage-wise, we actually made less on this trade. So that's what's crazy about that. So we could definitely work on that too, trying to get more contracts, trying to scale out more. But really, I'm really just happy that I stuck to all my rules. We said we want to be quick in, quick out. We want to go heavy. We want to try to spend less than 1,000. I want to buy an option that has 20 to 30 delta. That option at the time I think had 0.30. It was at the top of my parameter, so it was very expensive for one. Which normally when you do that, I think it was because it was the last 30 minutes of the day. Normally when you do that, that would have been like this would have been the cost of one. You know, I wouldn't have been able to buy two. So I was very happy about that. Very happy about taking profits where I should have. I'm really just happy I got to make Leland happy because this is exactly what he preaches about to everybody. This is what I constantly go over with him in the DMs all the time just to try to better myself and make sure I'm seeing it correctly. And I have been, so I'm very happy to see that. And I'm really happy to see the outcome of the hard work finally show off on the account. So very happy about that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be sure to upload this ASAP, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. If we reject here, that's not going to look good.
That 1 hour looks crazy.
New 30-minute candle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I just made 420 on that.
Nice.
Just to show everybody I'm not capping. 420 on the dot. It was a minute and 23 second trade. I bought as soon as I saw this candle close, pretty much. 30, no, I'm sorry, right as this candle opened, but after that candle closed. After I saw a lower high off the halfway point, again, if this is just a lead test. If you go from high to low of that move, we rejected with a hammer, came down, broke 90 MA, slowly recovered, rejected it again with another hammer. As it pushed to this low right here, between these here, took profit.
Need test for the win.
Back to that pre-market low. See if it cracks. Going towards yesterday low.
What did I say? A minute? What?
23.
That's my biggest day, dude, on this account so far.
Good money. Green Street.